happening to the flags?
They're lagging because they're like, depending on how they work, they might just like start lagging. I'm not sure if they've been optimized or not.
I would imagine not.
Oh my god, there's a noob walking in the line. We should fucking fling him, kill him.
They're one of Move's people, that's why he is allowing them to stay.
German soldier gets flung into space.
This is what we do
Oh.
to.
There's too many guaners. Where the fuck is my country gone?
They're taking over.
immigration, it's getting
Fucking
bad.
Put them in the
horrible.
back of the transport plane.
What is this song?
Okay, King Dawn is coming, guys. Wait for him.
I think you can stop saluting.
Yeah, I can stop saluting.
Alright, guys, just space out. So, like, make some distance between my arms. So just go back a little. Just back up. No. Backwards. Backwards. So, like, yeah.
Aircore, you guys are good. There's 4 of you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
Get through the hole. Running. Let's go. Hmm. We are here today for the resurrection of the fallen Deutscher Burschenmänner. No, I think we could do it in VC because it's getting a bit quiet, to be fair.
Okay, you want this to be done in VC? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool out there.
Okay. First class, 338 Ethan, Nicholas Rosenval, Savis 001, Anshu Clone N8, Koeth Kenver, Erebus Kenver, George Hogwitz, Varsiosi. For second class, Theudahad, Powering Hypocrisy, Amu Mannerheim, Maniac Brainiac, 2012 Titanic Fan, Lily the Ace 3847, Theo Mannerheim, and the Bookmaster 1. For third class, Nathaniela 03, Amarak Kenver, Bork Mannerheim, Bushi 938, Suzuki Tanaka, Jeremiah 099, Mr. Storage 4043, Trep Veritas, Prince Poner, Eric Redford, Dodo Abiens, Lalit 012, Finn Flap, Marty, True Donald, Teen Flash 5, Odyssey Tricolor, Mission 42, Liam Christot, DJ Almeida, Dr. Trifon Laulat, Sir Eric II, Land Over There, Stanislav, China Rukasovsky, Jasmilisaz, Jumping Jake 43, Soul Chaotic, Eastern Loaf, Criminal, Brachidia, and Real Estate Monkey. For the medal for the Great Campaign, First Class, Hamu Mannerheim, the Bookmaster 1, Anshu Clone N8, George Hogwitz, Soul Chaotic, Odyssey Tricolor, 338 Ethan, Maniac Brainiac, Lily the Ace, Dio Mannerheim, Move This Way, Nicholas Rosenval. Second Class, Bork Mannerheim, Trep Veritas, Zeku Kenver, Violations Germans, China Rakosovsky, Hayats Aaron 2, Friendly Doughboy, Mr. Storage 4043, Obamacare 7221, and Angry Moose, Sigzophrenic, Maxi Soldier, Freder Diop, Jasmilisaz, Kick Mig, Koeth Kenver, Iggy Fan 18, Amerikansky, Liam Christot, Soup Rice, Deutscher Krieg, Sir Eric II, and Nazarite. We'll now move on to the divisional awards.
This parade is sponsored by Palantir, by the way. Do we go with you, Donald, or no?
What was that?
Do we go with you, Donald, or no?
No, you guys stay up there. You'll be fine.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine.
Right. For the 25th division, where is Ethan?
He's on the second row.
Order of the White Skull, first degree. We have Lucas Rosenval. Jump, Lucas. Order of the White Skull, third degree. Order of National Defense, Lucas Rosenval, first class. Order of National Defense, 338 Ethan, second class. Black White Card, are you here?
No.
He's not here? Okay. He's third class. Lucas Rosenval. You have Medal of Military Valor, second class. Julio, jump.
Press V to salute if you can.
You don't need to drop the
Sure,
flag.
change.
Medal of the 25th Infantry Division. Guanic Medal. Erebus Kenver.
This rally is sponsored by Cubes.
Jeremiah 099. Is he here? Jeremiah?
Jeremiah should be there.
He's
I mean,
bearing
he was
the
active,
he's
wasn't
here. He's here. He's bearing the flag.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. Cavalry Medal, 338 Ethan. Where is Theudahad?
He's not here.
Is he
He
here?
couldn't make
Not
it.
here. He's got the Cavalry Medal. All right, I'm going to salute the whole unit for this one because there's quite a few names. Rifleman Star, 338 Ethan, third class. Theudahad, fourth class. Adderman, fourth class. Coeth Kenver, fourth class. Combat Clasp. This is another one with multiple recipients, so I'll make it brief. Lucas Rosenval, in gold, diamonds, and thorns, with crown and wreath. Powering Hypocrisy, in silver with wreath. Addermen, in silver leaves with wreath. .338 Ethan, Sharpshooter's Calc. Medal of Recruitment, Julio 24, Theudahad, and Bork Mannerheim. Medal of Training, Erebus Kenver in bronze, Coeth Kenver in gold. Congratulations, 25th Infantry. Moving on to the 16th Infantry Division. Here's another long list. Order of National Defense, China Rokosovsky, second class. George Haugwitz, second class. Anshu Clone N8, second class. Odyssey Tricolor, third class. Eric Redford, third class. Jasmilisaz, third class. China Rokosovsky. Medal of Military Valor, fourth class. Medal of the 16th Infantry Division, Maniac Brainiac, 2012 Titanic Fan, Dodo Abenese, George Haugwitz, Odyssey Tricolor, Soul Chaotic, Trep 8814.
No, I wonder what those numbers mean, actually.
Might be mysterious numbers, magical numbers. Where
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Dodo?
yeah. He's at
Dodo, are you
Exodus.
here? Doesn't look like he's here. Badge of Leadership
Yeah, I don't believe it's
Proficiency,
actually.
Dodo Abenese. Rangers Clasp, Varsiosi, Rad Demos, and George Haugwitz. For each of you. Okay. Rifleman Star, China Rokossovsky, 4th class. Gesmilisaz, 4th class. Combat Clasp. China Rokossovsky, in gold, diamonds, and thorns with crown and wreath. Brad Damos, in gold, diamonds, and thorns with crown and wreath. George Hogwitz, in gold with wreath. Enshu Clone N8, in gold with wreath. Trep 8814, in gold. Gesmilisaz, in silver. Soul Chaotic, in silver. Odyssey Tricolor, in silver leaves with wreath. 2012 Titanic Fan with leaves. Medal of Recruitment, Dodo Abanese. Medal of Training, Brainiac, Dodo Abanese. Right. 2nd Infantry Division.
Yep, there's a random coming by.
Medal of the 2nd Infantry Division goes to Lily the Ace, 3847. That's you? Right. Order of National Defense, Hedelic, 2nd class. Lily the Ace, 3rd class. Armored Troops Badge, Hedelic, 2nd class. Stanislav, 3rd class. Combat Clasp, Hedelic in gold, diamonds, and thorns with crown and wreath. Lily the Ace in gold. Hedelic, can you jump? Okay. Badge of Leadership
line.
Proficiency in iron. Medal of Training, Lily the Ace in silver. I think this one is the Air Force. Do we have the Air Force back here?
Yeah, the Air Force is back there. Dayton.
A lot of Varsi on the list here. Where's Varsi?
I think it's only Vasi on the list.
It's really only Varsi on the list. All right. Order of the White Skull, 2nd degree, Varsiosi. Order of National Defense, Varsiosi, 1st class. Medal of Military Valor, Varsiosi, 1st class. Combat Clasp, Varsiosi, in gold, diamonds, and thorns with crown and wreath. Rifleman Star, Varsiosi, 4th class. We're on to the Navy. Let's see. Where is he? Save us. Badge of Leadership Proficiency in gold. All right. If I call your name now for the Royal Awards, please step forward in front of me. For the highest decoration in Czonia that can be given, the Order of the Kingdom, which is awarded for those whose heroic actions have proven fundamental for the kingdom, I call forward Dio Mannerheim for the 1st class. Congratulations, Dio.
Thank you.
For the Order of the Holy Crown, which is awarded to those whose continuous exemplary conduct in the service of the king and kingdom. Finflop, 1st class. Please step forward.
Everyone jumps, so it's like you're uploading.
So true.
Okay, now stop.
For the Medal of
I
the
said
9th
stop.
of February.
Oh shit.
You can head back now. For the Medal of the 9th of February, which is awarded for faithful, long-serving veterans who have upheld Czonian military values and have fought valiantly in the face of enemies. Please step forward if I call your name. Amerikansky, 1st class. Koeth
He's on
Kenver.
Xbox, but he's here in spirit.
Koeth Kenver, 1st class. Ork Mannerheim, 3rd class. Julio 24, Third class. Congratulations to all of you.
You can jump. You can jump. Okay, you can stop jumping. No,
Yeah,
don't jump if you're on the 9.
You can head back
Okay,
now.
stop jumping.
For the Medal of Military Valor, which is awarded for those whose actions have proved necessary for the favorable conclusion of a battle, courage and selflessness on the battlefield. Amu Mannerheim, please step forward. I forgot that you were a guard. It's all good. Congratulations,
Close
Amu.
everybody.
You can step back now. All right. Now we have something special for each and every one of you. For those of you who I invited to the group chat earlier, I just sent a document in there. If I call your name, step forward and then make a shoulder to shoulder. For the badge of royal knighthood, which is awarded to the kingdom's most faithful and long-standing men shown for loyalty and service to the kingdom, Dio Mannerheim, Finn Flap, Eric Hansky, Koeth Kenver, Nicholas Fett, Anshu Clone N8, and Maniac Brainiac, please step forward.
You make clap if you want.
All right, are you all reading
Okay, stop doing this shit.
the document here? Stand up. Stand up for now, aren't you? Do you solemnly promise that you will faithfully maintain and defend the kingdom of Czonia against all enemies?
I'm just gonna do a close up because you can see shit.
That you will protect, to the best of your ability, the monarch of Czonia and the head of the Czonian Orthodox faith? That you will continue to live a life of virtue, growing yourself in the practice thereof, showing yourself to be an example to others, especially your Czonian brother? You shall now make the most holy oath. Your promises are accepted. You shall now receive the blessing according to your knightly office. May Almighty God bless you, be with you, and shield you by his grace while you faithfully execute the office of knighthood.
Raised.
May Almighty God bless you, be with you, and shield you by his grace while you faithfully execute the office of knighthood. May Almighty God bless you, be with you, and shield you by his grace while you faithfully execute the office of knighthood. May Almighty God bless you, be with you, and shield you by his grace while you faithfully execute the office of knighthood. May Almighty God bless you, be with you, and shield you by his grace while you faithfully execute the office of knighthood. May Almighty God bless you, be with you, and shield you by his grace while you faithfully execute the office of knighthood. Rise, Sir Knights, as a new man forged by the might of our nation. All right, face the entire crowd here, gentlemen. Everybody do their little jump for applause for these men. All right, gentlemen, you can go back within your formations there. Okay. Now we have a couple. Yeah, we have a couple concluding remarks
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna start.
And which one do we start with? We start
Yeah, I
with
can.
Theo first.
I'm
or-
gonna start. I'm gonna start. I can start. It's the shortest one. Okay. Okay, so I spoke first because, well, as the first leader of Czonia historically, for this 50th anniversary, I'd like to remind you that Czonia was an idea that was born out of boredom. Because I had previously shut down one of my projects because I was pretty much done with what it was. It was basically Switzerland, if anyone remember it. And back in the day, I had a few assets from a game I was working on with someone you might know, the guy which is making Carilla right now. We were working together. But I had departed from this project because, well, mutual disagreements, and I had a different vision from the game than he had. And so basically I had a bunch of assets laying around and sparked the idea to make a group. So Czonia was made on the 6th of September 2020, so we're kind of late on this one, but we're on schedule still. Initially Czonia wasn't a big group, or not meant to be one. It was more of a seasonal group which was made with friends to like have fun and mess around, and quickly we realized we had an unlimited potential for it. It wasn't bound by any historical limits or any accuracy. It was to dictate what we were to do and not to do, like any historical group, like a German group or whatever. So we began to set the scope to something bigger, not a small group of 10 members per role on a single map, so we wanted to expand what we wanted to do. But the experience proved to be making us mistakes, and we put ourselves in a tricky place quite quickly. In this period, like initially when the hype died down, we were really close to shut down because we were wasting ourselves on useless projects and basically losing interest quickly. But that period gave us a defining part of our mindset in Czonia, which was to never give up and keep going, whatever it was, and it paid off in the end. So month over month, we began to rebuild with the help of basically Finflop back then and Dodger Bosch, if you know him. It was like the guy who was leading the Navy, that he like went dark for real life reasons. And we began to attract new people, and we were back on our feet, and everyone enjoyed the group. During the story, like for 5 years, we had to deal with a lot of rough times. We had up and downs, we had period of inactivity, period where we had to face serious issues, like especially last year we had to face, I had to face more personally people who was trying to like find what I lived in real life because we were allied with IRF, but it's another story. Yet again, we remained because everything comes to pass, and we keep on steady because that's what we do. And our longevity came to surprise of many people. Initially, not a lot of people mind the group too much. A lot of them said we were to be short-lived or soon to be inactive or die, like a lot of groups that weren't like aligning themselves with big groups or any of the big groups back then. And this is true because where most of groups would have given up, we didn't, and we kept going, which is how we're here today with 55 people, actually 56 if we count the guy which is doing whatever in the civilians. And now, basically, we have a reputation, which is of quality and stability and independence, while the genre is still fighting itself into drama and decaying on its own with groups that keep doing the same mistakes and doing the same old shit, like recently with the drama around Arlek and Teutonia, which is apparently still going on. This reputation of ours, which is very positive now, has not been claimed by us, but it has been attributed by us, to us, by others. Because if you hear, like I overhear, a lot of good things about the group, and a lot of people look up to us as really this unique group that is doing very well for itself and very self-sufficient, which is something I really put an emphasis on, because everything you see here right now hasn't been purchased and been built by like foreign dev team or whatever. It's built by like your own members. Like this stage has been made by Dio basically. The map has been made by Finflop and Dio and Liam, and I think a few others I forgot. And some of your scripts have been done by people like who are just working in the background of the group. You don't see them, but like they're working for your group. And this uniqueness doesn't really like stand only because of our aesthetic. Like, yeah, sure, we are indeed fictional. We are the fictional Slavic group. Slavic, not really. But like, our uniqueness comes from the fact that we value each one of our members as equals instead of a group where like they're bound by false promises of like under the grip of whatever unemployed egomaniac thing to believe is like the next incarnation of God or whatever. But like instead of here, Cesonia, we really try to entertain you and give you something worth your time, because I realize that a group functions with its members and you give us your time and we have to repay you with something that's worthwhile and worth playing. Which is what we see today. We are gathered with 55 people and we have 35 people coming on our raids and our maps are being used for raids, so it shows the quality of the work. With that said, I would like to thank you for being here, because this is like the work of every single one of you that made us be where we are at 5 years from the start of the group, which didn't look at all the way till. If I had to bring up the old map, you would say, well, this doesn't look at all like what we have. And now with this, we have set all our objectives. We have made our city map. It has to be finished, basically. I mean, it is finished, but we have to finish the scripts. We have to do a bit of tinkering with all of our stuff, kind of upgrade it, but we have achieved all of our current objectives. Now, what we have to do for the future is just to keep steady with what you do, so continue the good stuff in raid, continue the good leading, the good development, and then nothing's going to be impossible for us. So that's what we have to do. But sure, we can hit 10,000 members really quickly, and for help, maybe we'll rally like 200 people at this point. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, Dio, you wanna go?
Yeah, I'll go. Okay, so before I begin, I just want to quickly thank King Don for all he has done in preparation for his anniversary. Me and Move were up doing development to make sure the game was ready in time for the ceremony, but Don relieved us of most of the organization and planning work, which I thank him for, so kudos to him. Anyway, let's talk about this little group project of ours, shall we? There are many groups in our genre. Czonia wasn't the first, and it won't be the last, and yet it is different, special. This is because of the people who compose it. I'm obviously not going to name them, but there are many bigger groups which have a scant sense of true community, if any, and rely on new members more than retaining veterans. And there are other groups, more our size, which tend to be made up of people who have a massive ego or just a shady character. I'm not trying to call anyone out, I'm simply documenting my experiences in the genre. Czonia, when I joined it, always stood out to me in this regard. Shut the fuck up, Move. Particularly because of how respectable, to say the least, its community was. It is the community which we have built here over the years that makes this group special. While other groups in the genre suffer from drama or petty disputes, Czonia has always been a remarkably civil place. It was formed upon the principle of common decency, and the standard has been enforced and continues to be enforced ever since, which makes this group what it is. Regardless, we have had many ups and downs over these 5 years of ours. Our absolute golden age was, of course, the beginning of 2024, where we experienced a surge, hitting a peak ceremonial rally of just below 100, and an average raid rally of 60. This was a period of the group which many of us who experienced it still remember fondly. But as general excitement in the genre died down, so did it in Czonia. Those massive feat was our all-time peak, our lows make it all the more stark. Now, I actually want to tell you something which has never been mentioned outside of the High Command GC. Czonia, earlier this year in April, so around 4 months ago, was actually going to shut down. Move had already made up his mind and told us he was going to announce it tomorrow. And yet, when tomorrow came, nothing. Czonia continued.
Yeah,
in a solid state at that point in time.
The context, it was like, one second, I need to give a context, I'm sorry. If you want to know the context of this, it was during my exams, I was pissed tired and I had to deal with Roblox and stuff. I was like, yeah, you know what, maybe it's time to move on, but it didn't happen because nothing ever happens. Set your clocks to nothing o'clock now. Okay,
nothing ever happens.
Yeah, it was never mentioned out of the High Command GC. So, yeah. Czonia continued in a sorry state at that point in time, but of course, it continued nonetheless. So, why after so many lows, so many points which would have made other people give up, did we continue? I don't know. I can tell you, maybe it is our sheer determination and stubbornness, or some world soul keeping us together, I have no clue. But what I do know is that we kept going. And now here we stand, years after our inception, bold and strong as ever, rallying 55 remarkable individuals for our 5th anniversary. The fate of Czonia has hung by a thread many times. For a lot of our existence, a figurative sword of Damocles has floated above us, but we did not yield, and our reward is this great achievement of a group we have today. Now, I joined Czonia in 2023 as a part of the 25th, eventually becoming CEO of Cossacks, then XO of the 25th Division, and soon later its CEO, then commander of the Czonian Expeditionary Corps, and finally, Move appointed me as your marshal in his stead. I'm not saying this to boast of my own achievements. Though we have many old and battle-scarred faces amongst us, we also have many young and unproved ones. What I'm saying is that Czonia is a meritocracy. It always has been one, and always will remain so. Great things have never been out of reach here for those who don't display any lack of talent, dedication, and character. What was possible for me remains possible for you. I'll leave the rest up to Don. Thank you all for being a part of this amazing community with me. Whether you're a veteran or if you've only recently joined us, I appreciate you being here. That's all from me. Thank you.
Jump or you would be sent into the iPhone 5 chamber.
All right. I'll conclude with a couple brief remarks, but I wanted to share with all of you a little bit of my personal history within the group, and then a little bit of the group's own history. Because I originally joined back in the fall of 2020. It was when Move's group, it was called Move's Horde. He sent out a ping for everyone to join. He sent out a ping for everyone to join, and that was when I had joined Czonia. I think I was within the first 50 members there on my first account.
Basically.
And I didn't, it was a group, like Move said, created off of assets from a game. It was going to be an Ostfront kind of improvement, rework. And what had happened was he made this new group and we all joined it. And it was a small group initially, but continued to see it grow and prosper. Many of you may not know this, but the first unit that was in Czonia was the engineers that are now under the 2nd Infantry Division. They were the first unit in the group. And then after that, the first division that was made was the 16th Infantry Division, which I commanded for a brief and short period. And then after that, when I had returned to the group in 2023, I took up the command of the Naval Commandos. But it's been beautiful and awe-inspiring to see this group grow from a handful of people with a couple trainings on our map. It was an airfield was the first map, and then later, we have the airfield was the first map, and then we had Hretek was the second, and we had smaller rallies then, much smaller than we are now. But it's beautiful, and it's why this anniversary has great significance to all of us. We've all seen this group progress and grow in ways we had not thought imaginable. And watching our history go from the first raid against Austria to the great Haresv War last summer campaign where you've all fought very well, it has been nothing short of a miracle. And that miracle, of course, has been blessed upon us from the Almighty God. So our 5 continuous years of growth and victories show the iron will of our nation, of our community, and that community has overcome every challenge it has faced. The success of Czonia, of course, is tied chiefly to our unique identity as a group. Think, my brothers, briefly on the identity of Czonia as a community centered around a deep lore and a fascinating history. All of you align yourselves with this nation, and we've created a culture that is unlike any other group on this platform. This culture is precisely why we are going to continue to work on and develop Czonia. Our military continues to grow, continues to recruit, and it will continue to receive maps, equipment, and more development support. Our Air Force and Naval Power are continuing to receive new vehicles, new development, and of course, again, that same recruitment, which is the lifeblood of this community. We're going to start expanding other civilian elements. We're We're going to have elections, political parties, and more content for Soldani. We're going to introduce a nobility system. We're going to have titles and jurisdictions and different roleplay elements for the group. And all of this is done for you all, not so that you may serve us as some blind leadership, but all of us may unite and enjoy this group together, both as comrades and friends. I hope that you will continue to serve this group and that our service towards you does not go unnoticed. So I offer all of you my highest gratitude, and I look forward to many more years to come. May God bless all of you. Have a great day, and happy anniversary to our beloved Czonian.
Okay, quick announcement. First, we will have a raid at Klovnova, you know the map, in 2 hours, so expect a lot of you to be there so we can flood them USM style with an amount of skilled soldiers that will be there at daylight. And I invite Flintflop on the stage because he has to announce the winner of the art contest.
Hello, everyone can hear me most.
One sec, Flintflop, I'm not done actually. Get on the stage.
Oh,
Get on the stage. Here. No, here.
You can get
on the stage. Yeah. Yeah, I will announce we will unironically do an iPhone 5 giveaway sometime. I have to find the iPhone 5 actually. Okay, Flintflop, go.
I have a couple iPhone 5s in a drawer, so
Actually based.
several iPhone
awesome.
5s.
Okay, we will do the iPhone 5 giveaway actually.
SIM card not provided.
Yeah, we don't know what's there on the SIM cams, SIM cards. I mean. Okay, Flintflop, you have the stage.
Hello, Mr. Maniac. We have seen your artistic efforts and have decided that you indeed deserve our well-earned Czonian Robux for your great picture about the Chemlis 1000 miles there. Thick work.
At least I do when I see RGP products coming in.
Okay, thank you, Murphy. You shall we will discuss later how we will do the transaction, but congratulations on our behalf. And for the secondary announcement, I think it is one of that time of year again that the evil wizard Armet is coming back to hunt us once more, and the last line stirs once more.
Our last line gameplay. We'll try to update the game a bit.
We require your assistance to repel the undead hordes once more this year, and the map shall look a bit different for those people who attended last year. We shall be working on it for now. It will be 1st of November. You can already mark on calendars. We will most likely post an event notification for it, of course, but I think we will do it once we have reworked the map a bit to look better. So the picture we will put in the thumbnail will look nicer once we've done the rework for that. Anyway, that's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Flintflop.
Thank you, Flintflop.
That will be it. I might do some announcement about the group's history, like in the coming days, so you get a bit hooked on the real lore, not the season and game lore, but like the group's lore, so you know a bit more of its system. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Just we have a raid, as I said, in 2 hours. I expect like 40 of you, 50 of you to come. So we're gonna have a blast, and yeah, keep going. The medals will be given to you. I don't know when. It's gonna take a while to do. So just know we don't forget you and shit. Okay. If you want to talk, Donald, or you can. Towards them down.
We're pretty much
I
done.
don't have anything else. I'm gonna send out the document that's got all the awards, so everybody can see what.
Guys, this is a document is dropping.
And then if you've received any awards, let me know. And then we'll work with the medal team and we'll make sure everybody gets their awards put on. So I want to also give a big thank you to Koeth. You helped me out with the documents. I was very busy these past few weeks, but he was instrumental in making sure that we got this done and prepared, and it looks nice. So thank you to Koeth.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We have a raid in 2 hours, as Move said, Klovnova against Discovia, so If you guys can come, you don't have to, but it would be very nice to have you there. Yes. Okay, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay.
You guys are
Fucking
dismissed.
dismissed again?
Yes. Yeah. Unless
dismissed.
units want to do something. Unless the units want to do something, like you can mention it now.
Aircore, I better see you at the raid. I better see you there.
What the fuck?
No, no, Cyril, don't do this. No, no, the king has been murdered.
Smite him.
Holy
Oh my god, what's happening? What's going on? Oh my god.
We're so big. We're so big and gassy. Oh.
Oh.